Hello friends, welcome to the new tutorial of Angular. So today we are going to learn about the Angular 14 CRUD operations, and the backend would be the Mongo and the front end would be the Angular 14. So let's check out how to work on this. So let's take an example of demo. Like you can see that I have add here testing price would be 15 and description would be this add book. So you can see that, and in my robo Mongo where we have the Mongo DB Angular, I am going to open these collections and we have a books. We have a two records generated, right? If I want to add one more record here, add books, and here DDD price 15 and DDD FF. Okay, these three records are added, and I'm going to refresh this document again, refresh this TP, and you can see that collections, you can see that three collections are there with the last one DDD, right? So these are the APIs that are hitting on. So let's have a look. We have an edit option, delete option. Okay, so this is full-fledged short operations. How we're going to make it? First of all, we are going to learn about the backend, how we are going to create the backend first, right? So backend is currently running over here. So this is the database, right? So what I have done, these are the steps. First of all, make directory node rest API, cd rest API, then npm init with the packages. Okay, then you need to install the express course body parser mongoose. Then we have to install the nodemon. Okay, then you need to database, you need to add, then go to the cd database, then touch db.js you need to create, and then you need to after creating this, you need in the touch db.js you need to add this code. Let's go here. Where is backend? Sorry, backend is like this. Here here we go. So we have db.js where we have added the module.exports with the db. So db Angular we have created, right? After the next step we have db.js we have added. Now we are going to add the index.js. Okay, so here we have to go with the index.js file. So index.js is here with the express mongoose course body parser database. Okay, then we are going to connect the database. Then we have a router, that is book routes. Then we have to body parser and url encode we have passed. Then we have to use code so that it can bypass that one. Then we are using the static part test angular mean CRUD tutorial. Okay, then we have a API section where we have to create the API. Okay, then whatever the file it will be like it will show over here. Then this is the error handling message, whatever error we are going, it will handle over here, right? So this is the full-fledged index.js file. Then we need to create the route folder, routes book.routes, where we have to define all our routes. Okay, otherwise you can also make the controllers different and the routes different and link with that. We have already done such kind of things in the my tutorial, so you can follow that approach also. Okay, so here we have operate all the CRUD operations here with the routes. Okay, then we have the models. It will create a model into the database, whatever it has contains name, price, description. Okay, so database, model, routes, and index.js file, these are the main files for the REST API to create in MongoDB. So this part is done. Moving to the front end part, that is the Angular. So it's basically a mean CRUD operation. So that me M for Mongo, E for Express, A for Angular, and N for Node mean. Okay, so this is a full-fledged mean project, mean CRUD operations. Okay, so let's open the front end is basically on the Angular 14 version. I can show you how you can check it now. I Here we can go with it. I will show you later on. So first of all, create a new project, that is ng new my new app. So it will asking for the Angular routing and which CSS you want to add. So I'm using the CSS. Now it will create all the files. Then go to my app. Then you need to add the Angular material. If you want to use, then you can use it. Okay, it's up to you. Now I have created the components add book, book detail, add book, have add this component, add book component css html specific and component ts, then book detail, then book list. Okay, then I have created the service with CRUD operations. Okay, so after this I need to open the ng serve open. So what this files contains, let's have a look on that. So we have the source file, then we have an app file, we have a components, add book. Okay, you can see that add component.css, then html, that is you can see that whenever you click on the add books, okay, so there is html add name, price and description. So name, price, description, all these things are there, and you can see that we have a ng submit add book. Okay, so after this we have to go with the add component.ts. Okay, so where we have a selector, template urls and the style urls. Okay, so after this you can see that we have a service CRUD service also. Okay, so whenever we have on submit option, then this CRUD.service add book will use, and it will navigate with the URL book list. Okay, so you can see that a CRUD service. So it is a CRUD service here. Okay, moving to the CRUD service. What the CRUD service have, this is the API path. Okay, add book, get books, get books, get book, update book. So all the APIs are used over here. So you can see that which we have http client get API URL, then we are passing the headers dot pipe, then map, then return all the data accordingly. So first of all add book, then we are calling the add book, we are passing all the data and catch the handle. If it is getting the data error, that it will show the error handling. Okay, so these are the API that we have used over here for adding a book, get a book, update a book. Okay, so all of these are here. And whenever we have a component add this one, right, you can see that whenever we go with the add book component, when you try to give on the on submit, you can see that where we have a ng submit on submit. So with this component is linked with this one add book component.ts. When you do with the on submit function, then it will call the add book function, then you will getting all this book.form.values, right, book form value form group. And then we are going to send the data to that URL, and the whatever the URL going to fetch, it will console.log that one. Okay, and then navigate it. Okay, so this is a process that we are following. First form the data, then submit the data, then send the data to the API, then what the API going to response it, then show that response. Okay, so these are the things that we are using for the add component. Same with the book detail, then book list. So this is the same pattern that we are processing on, right? So you can see that. Okay, then we have a service book.ts. Okay, which we have taken id, name and price, and CRUD service operation. So this is CRUD service, which is the we are using, and this is for testing part, right? So you can leave also if you don't use this. Then we have a routing. So here we have all the routes. When I try to create the routes, it will automatically create it over here, the paths, book list, add book, edit book. Okay, and these are all the routes for navigating the things, show books and this all this. Okay, so we have to use this path app routing. And we have a main component app.component where we have a navigation part, right, so where we can move from here and there for navigating, right? And anything app component.ts where we have all the app components html, then my new app, that is the title. Okay, so I think that's it for here in this part. Okay, so this is how we can create a CRUD operations in Angular 14 with the help of the MongoDB. Okay, so this is it's a full project, you can mean stack project, mean stack CRUD operations. Okay, so any issue, any query in that, just let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day. Okay, I forget to like edit also, so you can see that show books I have forget to edit the part, like you can make it the edit one also. You can see that edit is also working, delete is also working. Okay, you can reload this, data is deleted, you can edit the part which I forget. Okay, so you can edit anything. So this is a full-fledged CRUD operation that you can use it over. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, share and comment on my video. Have a nice day.